Hey everyone, it's Pastime Killer here. So, funny thing, I meant to record like commentary on my last video, and I actually thought it was pretty solid commentary. But I hit the wrong button, so I just recorded without like outside audio, so that was kind of awkward. But anyways, so I just uploaded that as random gameplay. I'm gonna try this one again with some actual commentary, because that's something that I'm trying to do more, is make it a little bit more engaging with my commentary. So to start, let's find some more guns that I want to use. Kind of torn between those two. Let's start with the EM2. We'll change the camo, because I like to change things up a bit. So we'll start with this guy, and then we'll use the Maddox after. Let's start a round, and we'll see what we can do here. There we go. Alright, kill confirmed, Apocalypse. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm pretty low budget here, so I don't use any like mics or anything. Maybe in the future I'll invest in that kind of stuff, but just trying to keep it low key right now. And oh, that guy is not low key. Had quite the skin going on there. Ah, gosh. Thought for sure I had the jump on him. Alright, let's see if we can focus up here. Okay. Oh my gosh. I thought for sure I had that guy, but... Alright.
Hostile Predator missile inbound. Kill confirmed. Hostile hunter-killer drone inbound. Enemy in sight. Enemy down.
Yeah, game's getting a little laggy. It's annoying when that happens. I don't necessarily know what like causes it, but sometimes I just feel like the game like lags so bad. It really destroys the enjoyment out of the game. For a little bit the other day, like when I was having issues with that, I was like just playing a lot of like bot gameplay, you know, so I could try to still pump out some content, even though like this one wasn't working as well. But I don't know, bot gameplay obviously is never as enjoyable to watch. But I kind of had the mindset of, you know, something's better than nothing, you know, but I don't know. I don't want to fill my channel full of like gameplay that people don't want to watch, you know. I want to make it entertaining. I want to have fun stuff to watch and everything, you know. Because like, although I like want to make my channel enjoyable for me, obviously like I still want to like grow my channel and stuff too, you know. So I'm just trying to like find a good mix, a good balance between, you know, making sure I'm having a lot of enjoyment from my channel, but still like, see, like, I don't know. I feel like I was shooting that guy way before, and this like gun has some pretty good damage output. I feel like I should have had him, but you know, whatever. I digress. Just chalk it up to laggy gameplay or my crappy gameplay. So I know I'm not the best player in the world, but anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so I want to make it like a balance between me having fun and you guys having fun watching. So that's kind of my goal. Let's see what happened here. Hey, there we go. She's freaking using the sniper rifle and the spear. It's kind of thing I'd had like a good chance to be in the running for the top player with my swarm and stuff, but I guess not quite. Let's see how close the points are. Ooh, not even close. Not even close. That player definitely pulled that W for us. Oh yeah, 25-13. Alright, let's switch it for the Maddox this time. There we go. Change the camo again. Alright, there we go. Now we're set up. But yeah, going back to what I was saying at the end of that match, is I want to make a channel that I enjoy doing, obviously, first and foremost. And then, like, my secondary goal is I want to grow it, you know? Like, because it would just be kind of silly to, like, put all this effort into a channel that, you know, I don't want to grow or that I don't enjoy, you know? So, like, as soon as I don't enjoy it anymore, obviously I'm not going to do it, you know? So you might be seeing some, like, the inclusion of other games, you know, eventually when I get sick of doing straight Call of Duty all the time, you know? I think that's normal, you know, like the natural progression of this stuff. Can only do so much Call of Duty mobile content until I want to try something else, you know? And I don't see anything necessarily wrong with that. Like, I think it's good to mix things up. Geez, that one person running around freaking kicking our butt.
Enemy EMP systems incoming. Be careful. Be careful. Enemy swarm activated. Be advised, hostile sentry gun spotted. Heads up. Enemy wraps.
See, like, I don't know why, but the game gets, like, so laggy sometimes, and I don't think it's necessarily on me, because, like, I have pretty good Wi-Fi, and if I don't, then, you know, I'll switch to my data, and I know I have good data. But that's just me complaining, I guess. It's just, like, it's hard to do good gameplay when you're, like, pumping way more rounds to a player than is needed, because the game is, like, lagging so much. But anyways, let's see if that one person's still up here.
Contact with enemy. Headshot. Enemy EMP systems incoming. Be careful. Enemy down. Get up. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Enemy contact. Sentry gun deployed. Target down. Our sentry gun has been destroyed. Tango down.
Oh my gosh, so laggy. Laggy. Okay. Where are you hiding? Well, win some, you lose some. Let's see what the kills were looking like on that one. Wow, surprised it wasn't the girl, unless she changed her character or whatever at the end. I wasn't actually keeping track of the profile too much. Loading. Let's see if it was the same person. No, that's surprising. I thought for sure that Rimori, whatever you. I thought for sure that they would be like the top player. Oh my gosh. Let's go.
Mission
Oh,
failed.
man.
We'll get him next time.
I have to cut this video short because I cannot just keep playing with it being so laggy like this. Alright, like. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Let's try one more round. See if we get a little bit more love to the Madoc. Get a little bit better gameplay where hopefully it's not quite as laggy. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's like my end, like my Wi-Fi, my internet, or if it's just like the game. It almost seems like it's like a game issue. I don't know if the latest update kind of messed it up or whatever. But we'll try this last round and see if it's a little bit better. Seems a little bit better already.
Kill confirmed.
I know everyone likes to play differently, you know. I don't really like the anime girl waifus like skins and stuff.
Enemy down.
I feel like it just really takes away from the immersion of the game, which in my mind is supposed to be like an FPS military shooter, you know? Ooh, this game is already getting a little laggy again.
Tango down.
I think we're going to be calling it after this match.
Target down. Recon ready for deployment.
I
Kill
don't really want to fight this all night, you know? Sometimes I just feel like it just doesn't work very well.
UAV online. Sentry gun ready for deployment. Sniper.
I don't know if it's like
Targets in sight.
because the game is so laggy that I'm doing good, or like despite.
Swarm ready.
I don't know if it's like an edge for me or what. But I seem to be doing pretty decent this round. Alright, come on. Get the swarm out there. Get the UAV.
Online.
Don't blow me up. Be a little sneaky with my trip mines there.
Target down. Recon standing by. Repeat. UAV recon is standing by.
I guess we'll send out another one. Maybe.
UAV
There we go. Looks like my trip mine got someone. See if we can get another person. Trip mines, I know it's not really liked by most people, but I really enjoy the trip mine lethal. I don't know, and it makes me kind of a sleazeball using a sneaky thing like that, but
Enemy down.
I still enjoy using it. I try not to play like dirty for the most part, you know, like I don't like using the thermite ammo, you know, so I don't use that hardly ever. I don't use super cheesy guns like the US S9, you know, that everyone and their mother uses, you know. But, you know, I will use trip mines, so I can't get too high on my horse there.
Swarm activated.
Because I am doing some sneaky stuff there. I just like the idea of being able to, like, you know, use the trip mines to create choke points or, you know, kind of cover my back as I try to set myself up in a good, like, shooting position, you know. And that's where I usually like to do is either, like, trying to find avenues of approaches or to cover myself, you know. So in that aspect, you know, I'll definitely use a little bit of trip mines here and there.
Keep on them. We're winning this one.
And then, you know, obviously in zombies mode, you know, you could use that almost exclusively over a gun, which is kind of crazy. Just spam those trip mines and a quick load in, you know, makes it pretty effective against zombies, especially the weak ones, you know. So we got the orbital laser. Alright, we'll grab the last one. Alright, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching the gameplay. Enjoyed watching me, like, struggle through the lag and rant and do my little silly commentary. Hopefully I can get a little bit better at this, you know. Like, I think being able to, like, talk to yourself, basically, like, with video game commentary without any feedback is kind of like a skill you have to work on, you know. Because it's kind of, like, different. It's unique, you know. So I'm hoping with a little bit of practice, I'll get better at it, be a little bit more engaging, a little bit more exciting to listen to and watch. And, you know, I hope that, like, you guys will stick with me and, you know, watch me sink or swim over here, you know, getting thrown into a virtual swimming pool in a sense. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.